welcome to One Way. We're going one way, and that's west, if that is the direction. I believe it is. Yes, it is. Memory serves correctly. Alright, so, usual, this is done on a phone. You might get clanging and scratching noises to make certain maneuvers happen. Otherwise, it's held at a wide stance to prevent that. But it comes at the cost of accuracy, like walking into buildings, trees, pits of death. Again, the weather cooperated, so no need for a, before washer dryer phase. And of course, and nope, we want to move this way. The battery quits, and okay, how about this way? Just about when the sun is about to set. And we can move the player. And we're starting with this crap already. Yes, mushroom. Top of the mushroom. Perfect place to do it. Dave Grohl to it. I think we can swap that back. So I think this is the perfect place that we can sleep on a mushroom, so we don't have to put blocks on top of leaves. There we go. Nice jump. Glad the jump button did absolutely nothing again. It's pretty good at doing that. I see clearance. Let's get there. Let's get there. Let's not jump when we press jump. Game really loves to ignore the jump button. Like I've said before, I notice on Windows 10 it doesn't, jump button likes to not do anything either. There's not a way. Okay, up. Swim. Alright, that kind of worked. Alright, let's see if we can actually make some progress. Dave Grohl again. Well, that's somewhat good. Jump! Another jump of stupidity, jumping over a pit not knowing if it's life or death. Like that one, we know it's not going to be good. We need blocks, so break. So let's grab those since we're there. Eat. That's the eat button, means eat. So the goal for the year, and it may be a far-fetched one, is before Season 6 starts, that we make it to I'm trying to figure out a way to put it, but since I can't, to the final block where normal movement is possible, which is somewhere in the 8.3 million range. And of course, as I always say, when we get close enough, I bother to memorize the correct number. And throughout the series, when we were reaching certain milestones, it was the same. Like the 2.1 million error. I left it at that till we were getting close, then came up with the exact number, because we want to really capture that moment. Just like the 4.2 million, where is the mathematical glitch zone that we're in now, which goes to the 8.3 million. And, well, that's all together, I guess. Okay, are there areas that aren't pits? That will help us in getting to our goal, or as close as we can get to it. Well, that jump didn't help much, but if we just go where I'm aiming, that might have helped more. Okay, how about yeah, we go up after I decide that I probably don't want to. Right, over this way. Okay, how about unswinging the sword and jumping instead? Alright, no, don't want to duck, don't want to duck. Want to move. Want to move. Got plenty of sheep. We're good there. Rivers are not running in the correct orientation, meaning they're kind of useless. Maybe we can get a better on point. No, we don't. Shocker. Alright, we need more building blocks. Well, away. Of course it went down the pit. Of course the leaves have to be in a spot that are not helpful. Jump. Remember when we had terrain that cooperated? Alright, over here. Alright, now, again, if the magic jump button did the magic jump thing, we would have cleared all that. see what's here. Oh, that's bad, because that's pretty much the only way it would go. Because I can't trust the game keeping still. There we go. Some forward progress, but... Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, how about moving the player? How about swim? My finger was clearly on the swim button. Alright, is something going to form, or do we have to go over there? Or we have a village. Over this way. Over this way. This way. And we got a smithy, but right now we kind of need to save ourselves. Will it be any good? We're going to find out a little later. Take the boat so we don't take the fill up the slot that we need and move the player. Alright, so the sun hits the horizon, we can eat this. There we go. We're jumping for some reason. Gee, the one time I didn't want to jump in, it's when the game decides it wants to. And we have more than enough of these. So I'm going to put junk in here regardless. So that's going. We can make a torch, so we don't need that. Wasn't the best in the world. Alright, so we went in there. One too far. There we go. Perfect. Too bad it's a useless... Oh, no, it isn't a useless building. We can do that and make one of these. We're close to making a second. Alright, so that building actually wasn't useless for once. Too far. We don't need to be whacking the bed, because if we do, then we made that a set point and we can't grab it. Move the player. We don't need apples. We got plenty. Are we full? Pressing. There we go. Yeah, I'm pressing X might mean X. Call it silly, but I like it when I press X that we actually do what we're supposed to do. Another smithy. Can we get there from here? The answer is... don't be stupid, of course not. More of those. Yeah, why the heck not? Not a total waste. Alright, so... yeah, we've seen what this village has to offer. How about the boat? I don't know if I'm facing correctly. So if I'm askew, then it actually does kind of throw off the accuracy of my whereabouts, where I'm heading, which way I'm pointing. I want to at least, being that it's a quote-unquote short video, I want to at least get to the 70-60 kilometer block, and we're close to 70-40. In fact, less than 500 from it. Big oceans help. Might be boring, but it helps us get to where we're going faster. So can we, before the end of the season, make it to the final block? Before we traverse into fall-through land, which is past that 8.3 million and change distance from spawn. We're relatively close to it. It looks like the river might be heading in the right direction, or is it just lying to me? Because it looked like it was starting to bend more westward, which would have been nice, and it did, so good. But it was an end. It wasn't a beginning. But it seems to come off at a good spot, though. Then this. I don't know what to do. Nice jump. Glad the jump button didn't do its job yet again. But is this a good thing? Not too much. Nope, I want exit and gotta not hit move. And move the player. And move the... Okay, too much of an angle. Move the player. Move the player. And it jumped. Wow. That was a nice change. Eat. Button press. Button, do the job. And run. No wonder it seemed clear. How about jump? Alrighty. Jungles can be a good or a bad thing. It's a little thick, but alright. Again, jump button did nothing. Thank you for not moving. Yes, I want to be in dark spots that I can't move around in. No, I want to be moving forward. Forward. The vines can be a pain. Is there a way we can move? I like moving. That's the answer I like. We're not moving. That's problematic. How about sword? Okay, we're in a dark spot. Move the player. Move the player. Go. Alright, it's getting dark. Crap. Needs to be lit. Now, how about bed? Alright, we don't need this. But right now we need to get out of here. Thanks again for not moving. We didn't want to do that. Move the player, move the player, move the player. There's a skeleton. Move the player, move the player. Do something new. Move the player. Alright, now we can get rid of... Okay, let's get rid of some junk and put a bed in hand. Nope, how about this way? Nope, how about this way? Hey, movable, move time. Well, till there, but move time. Here. Okay, button press. Probably should do job. Yep, we're good. Nope. Didn't work. Did jump though. At least it did that. And nope, I want jump. Jump button. Conveniently ignored. Yep, jumping. Of course it turns into a void. How else would that go? Nice as if I can move. There hasn't been too much movement. The options of moving have not been good. You know what's even better is moving. And jumping when jump is pressed. Boy, this game really does not want to cooperate. And we didn't hit where we were supposed to. Alright, move. Of course. Alright, here we go. Clear spot. No, how about food? Boy, the game really does not want to cooperate. Break. about jump next time? How about jump? I literally pressed it 3 times, dead on, and it did nothing. Again. I see opportunity. The opportunity to move the player. Again, 3 times I pressed the jump button and it did not do it at all. I want to move the player. About a bed. Junk. Sleep. Might pick that up again. Okay, how about some player movement? Ooh, the jump button jumped. Not that time. That would have been asking a lot. Ooh, when it mattered, it did it. And village. And how about jumping button? I didn't press the sword button. I pressed the jump button. Oh boy, I almost said the silent part out loud. And move the player. Alright, we gotta be careful around him. He will come after us, and that needs to be over there. He will come after us if we whack him. We don't want to do that. Used to be if you accidentally hit the villagers, he would go after you. Doesn't seem to care too much anymore. Alright, that's not gonna work like anything else. Alright, I could go see that villager again, but okay, I didn't jump. Yeah, the one time I didn't jump, it wants to jump. And, well, that's actually okay. It's a nice steady decrease where we keep on moving. We could have jumped again. That button that you don't seem to know what it does because you just don't do it. Alright. Place. Alrighty, not the most progress, but dryer phase is next. Can we get to 70-60? And we're back. Alrighty. And how about moving the player? And we're back. As I was saying, and move the player. Alright, we're actually going a little too far in the southern direction, but that happens to be where the terrain that is somewhat navigable is, although that's changing at this moment. Backwards a little bit. Alright, this ain't the worst. Smart or bad move, because I did see an ocean, and that didn't help us. Did I pick up something I should need to get rid of? No. Probably have a... Alright, yep, we can move. There's our ocean that we were looking for. Nice jump again. And do we finally have some ability to make progress? Looks like the answer is yes. To some degree. Could be a little more than some degree. We're going to find out. The prettiness is getting lower, so that means the ocean's getting deeper, which means the distance traveled is becoming greater and less interrupted. Goes low again. because it's a close only dry. It's a little less time on the dryer. So 15,000 more blocks to our goal, which with the ocean will definitely help us get there. Frozen over ocean, even better. Not required by any means. And there's the only bad thing right now about everything being low. Oh, okay, we got some land. Oh, we got a mushroom island. Even better. If it continues... I was going to say, if it continued... Had a little interesting palette to see. If this kept going, then we could, which it has a couple of times, if it kept going, being that monsters can't spawn on mushroom islands. However, if there's a lush cave system directly under it exposed, then they kind of can, but that's the rare exception. But it's the whole biome, above and below, no monsters. So if it kept going when the sun headed down, that was bonus time, where we don't have to sleep, because as I said, monsters don't spawn. Generally, unless... doesn't really seem to do anything in our favor. Of course. Pressing. Let's just see what happens. over here. Pressing buttons. We're pressing buttons. Seriously, there's not a move. There's not a move. How about jumping? Move, move, move. Jumping. There isn't a move. There's no moving. That wasn't too bad. Now, if there's just a way to move the player. Oh boy. Alright, see, this is where moving the player was kind of important. Jump. Again, we didn't jump. Yeah, move. Dark, move. Move, move. Do it. Of course it goes nowhere. Oh, we're going to find out if that's absolutely true or not. Of course the answer is true, but we got a flat area over here. Move the player. Alright, there was a little bit of movable terrain here. But goes to another ocean, I hope. Jump. Twice I hit the button. Twice nothing happened. Nope, we want boat. need them, but... And move the player. Yeah, we can. Mine. Alright, how about we do things the correct way? You know, the thing you're not doing very well. Break. Important. Hurry. Good job. Move the player. That is not what it looks like. It's not good. Unfortunately, this doesn't seem to be going in the right direction. We're going to try anyway. Or move the player. Let's try jump and move the player. Alright, let's vote. The only good thing is we moved. Actually, I think we had a full count. Yes, we did. So let's just swap this out and work with these. This biome. the player, but we can't. Nice jump. Glad you didn't do your job again. Nope, how about over here? Just do that, and exact opposite. This stuff. Okay, why did we do that? Okay, that needs to go away. That can't be there. Alright, we made it to the 70-50 kilometer block. These ice fields definitely are helping. Hurts a little bit, but it means we get on the ice. Alright, that definitely puts a dent in it. probably should just stick around a little bit. Okay, we got some land over here. And then some land over there. And some land over here. That might be pushing it a little too far, but we're going to go for it anyway. Yep, just move the player. There's a river over that way. Nope, got bamboozled. Well, there's an opening over here. Ocean. See it dropping, so that means we could have another stretch. I know sometimes that doesn't happen. And we're more than 25% of the way towards the next 10,000. They're calling for one, I think, just one of the work days to be rained out, so might get a little bit of a bump. Oh, come on. Nope, no exit either way. It's a biome I don't want. We just have a way. Okay, that's just closing off. Oh, we might have a river. Okay, river. I been worth coming out this way. Seems to have been a good thing. Well, jumping. Move the player. Okay, how about moving the player? Okay, we can't move the player. Okay, we can here. Pressing buttons, probably should not ignore those. Are we serious? How are we doing with it? Okay, 2 more of these. Pressing, 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 not stopping. Okay, that's different kind of wooden planks there. Nope, that's not gonna work. This might. I'm pressing over here. Brake. That's not the one I'm touching. That's definitely a Bedrock thing, because I've noticed on Windows 10 it does the same thing. Brake. Move the player. Can we just move the GD player? Oh, that's something I don't want. Bed. Wow, I'd love moving. Wonder what that would be like. How about this button? Can we move the player? I like to move the player. Oh, of course. Come on, move the player. Not play. Move the player. Need to be moving the player. Let's move the player. Oh, come on. Come on. Pressing, pressing, pressing. Mean do job. And the thing you're not good at doing. You know what I would like is the ability to move the player. Okay, how about we move the player? New thing. Try it. Move the player. Move the player. Try it. Move the player. Move the player. Pressing a button. Move the player. No, I don't want to squat. I want to move the player. I don't want to squat. I want to move the player. I don't want to squat. I want to move the player. At least the terrain's somewhat flat. No, wrong button. No, jump would have been nice. player. Eat the food. Eat the food. Pressing the button. Eat the food. Simple task. Jumping, jumping. 42% of the way towards the next 10,000, and of course we got to do this. Oh, nope, we don't have to. We didn't change over, so we're fine. What also would help is jump button doing jump. Okay, literally that was 4 times I pressed it before it did anything. I'd like to move the player. Yep, move the player. Yep, jumping button means move the player. Yep, keep going. Okay, how about some move the player action? There's a point where I don't want it to move. Hopefully a nice long river that opens up to an ocean. How are we doing on coal? Or we can press the button. There. Brake. Nice jumps again. Wow. And halfway towards the next 10,000. The minimal goal of the 70-60 kilometers. dryer's vibrating now. Good news, there's land. Bad news is it doesn't seem to be a place to simply just... Well... I say... No, there isn't. But we're going to move the player. Should be able to sleep on it any moment now. This way, probably regret it. Over the 256 barrier we shall go. That'll get us 3/4 of the way towards it, the next 10. Actually, I saw some flat spot over here where it's probably easier to navigate. And why did we let go? There we go. call. Actually, keep going. We'll go for this little bit over here. Jump. Now when I couldn't react to on time. No, he actually jumped in. Alright, or boat and boat to boat. 88% of the way there. Anyway, here's water. Boat, place. Good. Boat. Keeps on going, 98% of the way there. And it always seems to be in a boat that we make these important segments. And especially the big milestones. And if we do get to that 8.3 million section, it cannot be on water. We need land so we can set up a base. And we did make it. 70-60. It's getting a little close, so let's just bail out here. We can move the boat or a player. We're starting to get a little low on the beds. Alright. So just gonna plug in my dehumidifier and see where we stand while we get ready to sleep. It's a little high in here. Okay. Yeah, I have to use the phone to see where I'm going. I wanted to check the, I was going to check the, how far, how far the dryer was gone. And then I realized I've got a little time here. I'm going to turn on the dehumidifier, see if, because it's been a little warm and humid lately, relatively speaking. It was in the mid-60s today, and it's going to almost be 70 tomorrow, and that's, as people call it, in freedom units. So for those of you that want Celsius, or some people call it the commie units, Google that. I don't quite agree with Celsius as being called commie units, although I kind of see where they're going with that, but not every country that uses it are communists. In fact, we were in this, I believe even in the 70s, but definitely when I was in grade school, they were trying to start to push the metric system here in America, and it just went over like a lead balloon. So I've got some knowledge of it. In fact, some road signs, and they still exist here and there, were being converted. Well, they had both units, the miles and kilometers. But the widely used things that transferred over to metric and still fully exist now is pretty much like soda, 1-2 liter bottles, and some sizes that are ounces, but for the most part, the government, including the military, has converted over. And the big reason why I didn't really go over is that everything that we have is the imperial system, and it would just simply cost way too much to convert over. Whereas Europe, that pretty much got destroyed in World War II, and they were rebuilding everything. I mean, converting over wasn't as much of a big deal, and that might not even be really part of the reason. Although some countries took a long time to recover from that. But I think it's because, industry in the United States is so much bigger than practically everywhere else. Converting over is just too costly. I mean, in a sense, there's been machinery and other equipment. Well, I know machinery that kind of goes both ways, so it all depends on what you're looking at, pretty much. For the most part, yes. Outside of civilian use, the United States is actually on the metric system. And yes, our electricity is actually 240 volts, except we have a way to tap it down the middle, bring it down to 120. Although technically it's 117/236, and whatever 208 winds up being in that respect. But being that we're such a power-hungry world nowadays, that the means voltage here in the United States is pretty much 120 now. Yeah, that's only a 3-volt difference, but if it's on the higher side of the margin of error, that some of the stuff that was designed for the original load, which was 117, isn't going to be happy. But that's a pointless lesson for today. Yeah, we were stuck in pretty much nuclear winter for most of the season. So I actually didn't have to run the dehumidifier. It was like 30-40% down here in the basement. Now all of a sudden we're at 70. Although with the dryer running it spikes up anyway. Like I said, mid-60s today in Fahrenheit land, and almost 70 tomorrow. And windy, although not terribly windy. Just enough to be classified. Alright, too much of a yaw there, but did get... Oh, bad jump. That time I just flat out missed the button. Whoa! Okay, that wouldn't have been a bad thing. Except trying to get out might hurt a little bit. Is the sky changing color? Yes, it is, and we're moving the player. Alright, good enough. Bed, sleep. See how much time is left if it actually... Yeah, we got time. That way and faster in the water, and move the boat. Oh, regrettable decision. How else would that go? Okay, we need to go with the player. Good or bad? Let's find out if we can move the player. Alright, it looks like that was good. Ooh, village. Yeah, stay up here because there's stuff here. Stuff we can't get to, but You got a bed I can't get to. Of course, that goes the wrong way. How else would that have gone? And we're jumping, jumping, jumping. Nothing there. That building is useless. Nice jump. Glad you did absolutely nothing as usual. Or we could have jumped where I asked you to. That would have been a fun little idea. And move the player. Useless building. Of course. Yeah, we'll just load up just because. I know I'm so evil. I'm taking your beds. What? Farmers up the wazoo here. Of course, that goes exactly where we don't want it to. Smithy. One position more. No, one position more. Thank you. Yeah, I think our stuff is okay for now. Yes, it is. Nope. One door. How are we now? Alright, we're... I guess we can take one more bed. Move the player. Move the player. Move the player. Better than the alternative. Oh, this may have been regrettable. place and place. Better. Alright. Let's see. That should not be in that position. Yep, as soon as I move. But the important thing is we got a nice stretch here. And jump buttons that should probably do... Oh, but that was bad. That was not the time to have jumped. Oh, this was a lie. Okay, how about place? That was weird. The land that just literally spawned right into the ocean. As we head towards this temple, front door service. Oh, you're kinda... Okay, you can't move this way. I'm still playing it safe. Meh. Garbage. And okay, I guess. Yeah, this wasn't the best. And place. Yeah, we're only going this far, but it's still something. Dare we say we could possibly hit the 70 kilometer block? I mean, if we keep this average going, next episode, the 7,100 kilometer block, or 7.1 million. We will get a slight boost from, regardless, yes or no, we will get a slight boost from one bad weather day. That might change, who knows. They were saying it was gonna be a rainy day tomorrow. Rainy, very windy, and in the 60s, upper 60s. Now it's just generally a nice day. And in the upper 60s. Can't complain about that. Oh ho ho! Bad, bad, bad. Move the player. Move the player. Jump. Okay, that wasn't life or death because, well, we kind of went too far to one side, but we were going to try and jump the hole. Brake. Nice, I press jump and jump happens. I know it's kind of a broken record, but maybe if it actually performed the duty it's supposed to do. Well, that went a bit wrong, but let's see if we can just grab a bunch of this stuff while we're at it. Boat. Boat it. perfect. I didn't get bounced off for a place. Didn't get bounced off. And this needs to go. Overrun. Pressing swim. Board. Boat. If we do this on a frozen ocean, that's a little different. Oh no, that could be bad. Although apparently getting the boat back is not affected by that. Alright, 77 and it's in the water. Of course, it puts me exactly where I didn't want to. Nope, that's not the correct answer. Although, let's see if we... No, it's not putting us where we need to be. We're swimming here. Oh, great. Nice jump. Glad the jump button didn't work again. Oh, never mind. We're stuck. We're stuck with that. Pressing. Okay, it does seem to continue. So I was going to say, if it didn't, then there was a hole that, well, this kind of exposes anyway, that it could have gone in. Actually, I want this. There. No. Oh, the effect wore off finally. Yep, keep going. Brake. Alright, I checked the dryer this time when the sun sets and we have to sleep the night off. Yeah, let's just see, just to keep on going. Yep, keep going. Yeah, we don't want to keep going at that point, and village. Okay, useless building. Keep going. And this guy can't reach his bed because it's too far away. So let's see where we stand. One more sleep. So this will be... The next time is the end for this week's episode. Another useless building. I should see if it has that bump out. Another useless building. A bunch of them are useless. Over here. player. We're at 15%. Yay. We will definitely make it. That's one more night. Alright, this way. Move the player. There we go. How about move the player? Silly idea. Give it a shot. Yep, jump. No, over here. No, over here. Move the player. Move the player. Move the player. Why are we not moving the player? Stick is up. We're jumping. Okay, micro jumping is not what we need. Move the player. Move the player. Now it's definitely not cooperating in any way, shape, or form. Break. Place. Damn, I gotta explain everything. How about jump now? The player. Move the player. Eat. Board. Perhaps pressing board might mean board. The game really does not like listening. Didn't want to see that. And there's a project village up there, which we're not going for. Don't really need it anyway. jump. And a little backwards here. We're full, so if we see a farmer, I'm not gonna fall nuts looking for him. Farmer. Looking for a farmer. I think we found one. Good. No smithies. This way. Good enough. Place the boat. Oh, we're well over the 256. But if it's letting us move, I guess we're all right. How about forward? Forward. I'm okay with going in this direction a little bit to knock down that number there where the 256 issue is gone. Now we got another village. Okay, how about when we jump? Jump happens. Imagine that. And back over. Oh, that'll be alright, I guess. Sun is setting. We're pretty much at the end of our rope for today anyway. And we can not move the player. Give you better light with just one. Move the player. Move the player. Nope, I'm asking for chest. Alright, so this will be the end for this edition of One Way. Might be sleeping it off camera. 7,073,567. And again, this will be One Way. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one. And sleep. There we go. See you later.